These apartments are complex, filled to the brim with happiness, and at a rate that can be beat. Here life is always sweet. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Room 101's home to a young man, Mr. Uchiyama, with his kind friends who visit to sort out his drama. And in plain view upon his unit's veranda, he grows totally legal mushrooms, so perfect for snacks. Room 102 lives Kita Sato, amateur magician. Mastering a single trick's become his one ambition. Out here he made his savings all disappear. He's still working on how to get them back if he can. Living in room 103's a lady named Miss Morikawa, who fell in love with this lowlife who doesn't treat her right. Seems like the guy is just a grade A sleazebag, and try as she might, this first love's not taking flight. Then in room 104 lives a lady, one Miss Uchiyama. She's so popular with members of all kinds, especially some ill-behaved men. The biggest problem is it seems she's allergic. Her mouth foams severely. These apartments are complex, filled to the brim with happiness, and at a rate that can be beat. Here life is always sweet. We're all the best of friends, together till the very end. So let's all get along. Besides, buckle up for the ride. Room 201 houses the kind young Mr. Nakamoto, mild-mannered, well-behaved with one catch though, 'cause the boy seems to lack and lose track of his common senses. He makes a living on the ivory that he dispenses. Room 202 has Master Masochist Murakami, truly an expert in all kinds of misery. When his family census comes back filled up with excess, that's when he seems the most invigorated. Room 203 houses young lady, one Miss Takehara, who has the absolute cutest Shiba Inu. She's always fawning over how he's so gosh darn cute, and has lost her job or trust and her liver to boot. Room 204 is home to good old Miss Takakura, who has been waiting for a friend to come over to her room, along with sushi that she ordered for the two of them for 30 years now. Just about. These apartments are complex, filled to the brim with happiness, and at a rate that can be beat. Here life is always sweet. We're all the best of friends, let's work together till the end, 'cause this is where smiles are made. Join in our parade. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Tsuhito for lost apartments. Mr. Uchiyama's pride of a child, his mushrooms turn all around. Each of the residents on this ocean is been as this sprung from the ground. Chaos and the student lift everyone out with the judgment memories. So the rooms that mix and match, the promise song randomly. Mr. Uchiyama's room ended up housing Mr. Nakamoto and his fancy ethics. It turns out that the shrooms are worth more than gold, so he's selling them easy if it sticks. Mr. Nakamoto's room ended up housing the lukewarm lover Miss Morikawa. She took a shine to the honest man, they get along as best as they can. Miss Morikawa's room ended up with massive masochist Mr. Murakami. It seems that he's having a decent time, the sleep is still there, is treating him just fine. Mr. Murakami's room ended up housing the ever most patient Miss Takakura, who has at last woken up to the joy of being to be Megpoid. Miss Takakura's room ended up housing every primate's favorite Miss Uchiyama, who now that she lives out on her own will never have to worry again about bone. Miss Uchima's room has ended up housing the targeted lover Miss Takehara, who seems to have picked up some new allergies and has started on her bed with his knees. In Miss Takehara's room seems to be magician Kita Sato in their misery. There he's up with old occurrences, there's nothing left there to eat. That's the way that these things go. choo, 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 choo.